was part of a group of kind of self-appointed nerds who monitored the elections during the last few campaigns. And we watched computer returns from the state of Minnesota and Wisconsin flip and flip and flip and flip. We tried to bring the information that we gathered to the DFL here in Minnesota. We have the Democratic Farmer Labor Party.
Right.
And, you know, we think we're pretty radical or up here, or at least pretty progressive. We could not get anyone to acknowledge what we were showing them. Mm-hmm. And again, this year, we had many, many Democrats who just simply did not want to acknowledge how serious all of this is. Their position was, well, if we support a recall, they're just going to come after us next time.
Right.
I just think the thing that we really need to do is have a serious analysis of what's going on. We haven't done it. I don't know if you remember, but in the old days, we used to sit down and really analyze what was going on politically in this country, and I've not been part of any group that's done that. And I'm telling you, I'm old. I'm not young.
Well, I think maybe one of the reasons, Nani, that doesn't happen anymore is because I think on a gut level, on a real visceral level, I think most people who still retain logic and common sense and the ability to think and an appreciation of our system, those people understand that there's no reason for postmortems anymore because the system has been so taken over and owned outright by capitalist America. We can sit around and drink a glass of wine or smoke a joint or have a cup of tea and just talk and talk and talk about this kind of stuff. And like we used to do back in the day, and back then, after you had those all-night sessions, you'd go out, you'd find a candidate, you'd try to get him or her elected to city council or county commission or the public service commission or whatever, and you were kind of effective. But once it got beyond that level, even back in the 70s, it became almost impossible. Not impossible, but almost impossible. You really had to work your butt off to get people elected to public office. And then all of a sudden, people just gave it up. So I think maybe on a real base level, people understand we've lost it. The system that we thought we had, the one that we still teach our kids about in school, it is gone. And it's going to get even more gone as the days go on here, because power does not relinquish itself. And as these capitalist pigs understand what they have accomplished with the ruling of the Supreme Court, Citizens United, and stopping the vote count in 2000, they are realizing, they're fully realizing, that the billionaires now own everything, and there's nothing that activists can do about it, except to make the machine come to a halt. That's the only option. That's the only option. The only option we have left.
Yep, I agree with